Hi, welcome back to another video. It has been a while. I do apologize. I should be like making more content on this channel, but yeah, stick around if you want to see more of this content. Today we have just had the reveal of all of the secret rares, the ARs, pretty much every single card from the new set, Black Bolt and White Flare. Surprisingly, it's the same name as the English. I think this is the first time they've ever done it. Named the Japanese sets the same as the English, which is pretty cool in my opinion. But yeah, there are some big boy cards in here, and I'm just going to go through some of my favorite cards and basically trying to like figure out what this means for this set, whether or not is this going to be like an impossible master set, should we say. I think there's like 800 plus cards apparently you need to collect, and then obviously that doesn't count the promos and all that stuff. There's probably more stuff that's going to be dropping with this set. So yeah, honestly, it's crazy. I think there's also like apparently thick booster boxes or booster packs versions. You can get like 36 cards in a pack apparently, which is even more insane. I remember seeing these ones at the beginning, but like we're pretty much people have got the hand on them basically, so you can see these images. These are pretty much like screenshot pictures of like some of the cards. I don't know if these are all the cards yet. This could be still some more cards. Like I said, it's a very big set, so you gotta wait to see if everybody has revealed all of the cards. This should all be in order though, so yeah, I don't know, it's maybe not actually. I don't know, it might take quite a while, but there's a lot of cool cards, and like I said, well, like they said, should we say, every single Pokemon will have an AR or an SIR equivalent, which is really cool. This really makes this set worth going for, because every single Pokemon from the Unova region is getting an illustration rare, which is amazing. It's great. You got more opportunities to get all these really cool cards. But the question that I wanted to discuss, based on all these bloody cards, there's also God Packs as well. But is it going to be like Prismatic Evolutions, where it's going to be so difficult to even obtain like any good cards, considering there's also Pokeballs and Master Ball Reverse Holos? Now, I don't know how it's going to work on the English side of things. I'm just more concerned about the English side, because the Japanese is pretty good with the pull rates. I think with every box you are guaranteed one SAR. With it being a specialty set in the America, in the UK side of things, the English set, should we say, what are the pull rates going to be? Like, the pull rates could be absolutely terrible. It could be just the same as Prismatic, just because there's so many different versions of cards that you can get. A Pokemon going to consider a Pokeball or a Master Ball a hit, if you know what I mean. Like, I would much rather have like an SIR be the hit than the Master Ball, but also there's Master Ball equivalents to all these cards. As well as all these original cards, there's going to be Pokeball versions, Master Ball versions, and then the regular versions. So you've got 3 sets of the same card that will have different patterns on it. And then you've got the illustration rares, and then the special illustration rares, and then the gold cards. There's no gold cards yet, actually. So obviously, actually, I think there is actually gold cards, if I'm not mistaken. At the top, it should, like a Zekrom. I don't know if this counts as gold. It's not gold. Okay, so the gold cards aren't revealed yet. I'm sure they will be revealed very soon. Unless there's no gold cards in it, I'm really not sure. I haven't been like keeping track of all the news when it comes to Pokemon, but I am saying this right now. As a big fan of Unova region, guys, this is a set for me personally. I don't want to master it, because I'm not that particular like fussed about wanting to collect every single card, but there is a few cards that I actually do like. And would I see potential in? I don't really know. I don't know how it's going to work. These are the very special cards, right? So these are like the very unique ones. I'm really not sure, you know, the rarity on these are. Unless these are the gold card versions, I'm really not sure. But like I said, when it comes to SARs and like ARs, I mean, in the Japanese form, it's pretty easy to acquire. English side of things is a lot different story. But like, I gotta start with the big boy here, and the big boy is the Reshiram EX. I gotta say this. If you don't know, my name is based off one particular Pokemon. My name does have Zek in it. If you're not surprised, it's Zekrom. Okay, Zekrom is the Pokemon, is the nickname what I choose. This is the Zekrom SIR. This is really cool. I like it. The stance looks pretty cool. It looks more like he's a jumping frog. I don't get it. I think the Reshiram just looks way better because it's like in your face. The Zekrom's kind of like in a distance kind of thing, but he's on a rock. You know what I mean? I can't really tell what's going on here. There's like a thumb in the way, but if you know what I mean, if I had to choose between the Zekrom and the Reshiram, I think Reshiram would be the one to go. I just think it fills out the space a lot better, in my opinion. And I just love this particular artwork. Who's this designed by Kawaii? I think this is a very recognizable artist. This is very, very cool. Also, another question. I don't want to be that guy, but why did they put a penis on Reshiram? I remember when they revealed Black and White, and I was so confused. I'm like, why is this penis-looking Pokemon got a penis? And also these fluffy bits right here, you know. I was very confused back then, but, you know, I still appreciate it. I think it looks cool. Zekrom is just such a cool... Reshiram is such a badass Pokemon. I love it. And this artwork is just as good. Honestly, I really have no clue which is going to be the chase card. Like the main chase card. I don't know. But if I had to guess, based on like the reactions, I think the Reshiram EX is definitely one of those contenders to be the top chase, honestly. I just think the way it looks so good, honestly. It looks so good. We've also got Shindikanda's Seismitoad, which I would love to go through every single of these cards, but it's going to be a very long video, if I should say. But if you are interested, I'll put a link to the article in the description below. But this is pretty cool. This is like made by Crochet, one of the first Crochet designs. It's been a while since we've seen a Crochet type of design. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, there's also one Pokemon that I like. There's a few Pokemon that I like as my favorite Pokemons that I do like to collect. Zoroark is definitely one of them. I think Zoroark is such a cool Pokemon. So I just like the whole illusion ability with Zoroark. But yeah, kind of reminds me of Latias, if you know what I mean, because they're like illusion type Pokemon. But I just think Zoroark just looks more badass. And I do like the whole stands on this. The way it's sitting. I think that looks really cool. And you've also got the Zorda, which is kind of like a Moonrun vibes with the moon in the back. But yeah, really, really cool. Honestly, this set's going to go down in probably one of the best sets of the year. I know we're only on Destined Rivals has released and all that lot, but I think there's probably 2 more sets to the end of the year. And obviously that's the Megas. That'll be the new era, so I don't know. Is this the best Scarlet and Violet era? Probably not. I would probably give that to Prismatic. But honestly, this specialty set, to end off the Scarlet and Violet era, honestly, I'm enjoying it. I'm more interested in whether or not they'll keep doing this as specialty sets, because I like the idea of just basing it off on all in one particular region. So I hope the next year they're going to do Gen 3, because Gen 3 and Gen 5 are my favorite generations. So if they do that, I'm happy with that. But then again, they've done it with 151. So I think the start was 151, right? So they've done 151, which was all Generation 1. If I'm not mistaken, for 151, they didn't add any other Pokemon other than just first generation, right? So I think they've done that with the first generation. We've gone to 5th. I hope they go to 3rd, because I can't wait to see a Rayquaza or a Flygon or a, you know those Pokemon, like, the Pokemon that I actually want. I also like this Druggadon. This looks so cool. He's like sunbathing. I don't know. This looks so cool. And then we got is this Pokemon named Irida, or is she called? Is it Iridia, or is she Hilda? I forget the name of the trainer sometimes. But yeah, we got that, and then we got the ends plot. I think it's called Ends plot, if I'm not mistaken. We got oh, that's cool. We just don't see the entire thing. Oh, and then we got this card, which looks really, really cool. The Cofagorus. It's very blurry. Some of these cards will be updated very soon in high quality. Yeah, these are all the cards. There's still going to be loads of cards, I think, left. Because we've only got this one. We need the full Reniculus, or what it's called. the free stages. My God, that Reshiram, definitely one of them. Definitely one of those cards to definitely go out for. And where else? Yeah, this one. I actually kind of like this one versus the other one. I don't know why. I just like the artwork style. I do appreciate Ren's design work because she was a contestant that won back in 22, and she's been doing cards ever since, which is great for her or him or her. I don't know who, if it's a woman or a man, but this though still looks pretty cool. Honestly, this is very cool. I just like the Ferris wheel on the back. If you didn't know the story of Black and White, it's kind of like a big plot in the story, this particular scene. So yeah, honestly, really cool. Really cool. I love Black and White, Black Flare. I love Black Bolt, White Flare. I think it's going to do really well. Am I afraid of how hard it is to acquire? Yes, I think it'll be very hard to acquire, but it's just how Pokemon's going at the moment. It's very popular, so anything that is popular is going to be very much difficult to acquire. So fingers are crossed for when this releases. I'll be able to get a decent amount of products that I want to keep in the long term run. I've got 2 of the ETBs from the Pokemon Center, so I'm happy with that. So, but I would definitely like more of these because I just think these are really nice, honestly, to get. I mean, Zekrom and Reshiram are probably one of my favorite legendaries, in my opinion. So having those as an ETB box artwork, I'll take it. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? It's a really good set, honestly. I cannot wait for this set to come out. I'm sure a lot of you guys cannot wait. It's going to be a very difficult set. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments. What's your favorite Pokemon that you've seen so far? And yeah, stay tuned for more videos. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. And I'll catch you on another video.